Wow. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're on the Las Vegas Strip. Visited the old Mick Cafe, and I'm just across from the old Mirage. Check that out. All the construction that's going on in there. I used to stay there so often. Literally walk across the street, up that escalator over there, and in for a coffee at McDonald's. $2, $2.50 for a coffee versus $7, $8, $9 inside the hotel. Hey, Nikki, welcome. It's got to be around 4 o'clock your time, so it's not midnight now or 2 o'clock in the morning. Like last night was really late. That's awesome. You might have seen the one where I was going on the rant about the experience at the burger joint. Possibly. I'm a little sick now too, so excuse me. I'll be coughing and sniffling a lot here. Never fails. Seems like it coming to Vegas ever since COVID. January of 2020. Sick 3 times here like that. Not as bad this time though. Yeah, I was going off. I was on a rant. I was angry uncle last night, that's for sure. And I'm just spending some time here looking at the Mirage, admiring, and at the same time being disappointed of the construction here. So those are the nice towers. They used to have the atrium. Well, it's behind the Golden Arch over there. You can kind of see the structure that's going up right there. That used to be where the atrium was. The volcano was all around front. I'm about to sneeze. That was disgusting. I need a napkin. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, that was a bad one. Whew. So, wow, that was a big sneeze. Let me tell you. Let me make sure I'm all cleaned off here. Whew. Whew. I might have just gotten rid of the whole cold right there. And all the structure. So the volcano used to be right there. And now they're going to be building another, they're keeping the structure of the hotel itself, of the Mirage. If you look up top, they even took off the name, but you can still see the imprint on there. They're building a new hotel tower in the shape of a guitar because the Hard Rock bought it. And it's going to be the Hard Rock Hotel. It's unfortunate. You got a lot of construction going on. I think it's scheduled to be open in 2027, so a couple of years. So book me in. I'll be here for the grand opening of that one for sure, just so I can get back inside the Mirage, one of my favorite hotels in Las Vegas. So I was disappointed when they announced they were shutting it down and rebranding as the Hard Rock and building new stuff. Morning Funsky, welcome back. I'm just, I'm having the morning coffee, trying to get rid of the sniffles. It was not a good sleep. I was awake the whole night. The air seems different inside the Flamingo Hotel. Let me tell you, I'm not going to lie there. It seems very different. And right now I'm just standing here. I've been up since way early, and I came out here around 6:30ish, I think. It's about 20 to 9 right now, so I've been out here for about 2 hours. I'm on my second Mick Cafe coffee. No free refill, darn it. These next 3 days, yesterday, today, tomorrow, these are the days where I actually have to spend money because there are no more comps here. I get no comps besides a little hotel discount where I get the room itself comp, but the resort fees are not comped. So it's still costing me, I think it's $170 for those 3 nights, which is not bad because that's with the actual room getting comp, but the resort fees are still $55 a night. And I have no food and beverage credits or comps at Caesars Properties. They wouldn't give me any, of course. So mental note to self, do not gamble there. And come to McDonald's. It's right down the street. Like it's a couple of blocks Flamingo that way. When I used to come from the Mirage, there is right out, you can see where that scaffolding is straight ahead of me, and there's kind of like a doorway right there. That's the doorway. They used to have like a, what do you call it, not an escalator, but a runway. I'll call it a runway out to the strip, right out to those traffic lights. So literally down the elevator, out the hotel, across the street, up the escalator, and I survived on McDonald's coffee and Egg McMuffins for the better part of, well, it was weeks at a time that I was staying at the Mirage. So that was it. I'm not sure where this morning's walk is going to take me, but why not get started? We need some exercise here. I had, what did I have for breakfast here? I sat there so long, I had an Egg McMuffin with a double egg. And then Actually, it was a sausage McMuffin. I got to be careful here walking down. Sausage McMuffin with a double egg. And then later, I had another. we don't see the V word. Which one was the V word? Did I just? The V word. Sausage McMuffin is what I had after that. All right, so let's check. Oh my gosh, just even the last couple of days or week, that looks like it's even taken on a new form right there. I better mute here with the volume. Had to mute some music there. There are a lot of those I don't know what you call those, the foundation, the posts. There's a lot of that going on here. My gosh.
Poker machine.
Okay, that's really loud early in the morning. What dump am I outside of today? What's this one? Oh, that's the Outback Steakhouse. But what casino is that? I don't even know what casino it is. I can't tell. Puppy looks a little tired there. I would give a puppy water, but look at that. I'm so disappointed, but at the same time kind of excited that what's this one? Sportsbook Casino Royale. Oh wait, $3 any 12-ounce bottle of beer. That's a good deal if I drink beer, but I don't really drink beer. So you got Treasure Island. Apparently Treasure Island lets you opt out of resort fees, and you just don't need to, you can't use the gym facilities or things like that. So that is the Mirage right there. Look at that, man. So disappointing. This place saved me in COVID. January of 22, February 22, March 22. This place saved me right here. And I had some really big wins in that casino. I think I had one bad loss, but the majority were big wins. I don't know where I'm going to go to or how far down I'm going to go this morning. 5-0's working. Don't know what the 5-0's doing. Oh. Almost back at the, I better mute here. I have not used the Deuce, but I've been told about it. I keep having a mute because of the music everywhere. I've been told about it, but I need my steps here because I've been eating for 8 days now. So let's go up here. We were here the other day. We're at the Venetian, Madame Tussauds. Last week, Electro was out here and he saw me get in Madame Tussauds on the live stream at no cost. I just kind of was talking, and next thing I knew, I was inside. I didn't know how it happened. Oh, it's the reverse. I want to go this way. All right, let's keep going. I want to get a good view again of the Mirage, and we'll get a bird's eye view. Yeah, the Ubers are, my brother's like that. He only wants the Ubers out here. The taxi I was in yesterday to go from Mandalay out here was a freaking nightmare. So yeah, the Uber is definitely, I'd say definitely the way to go. But the taxis are always right there. There's no waiting. Let's get right up here. So now I know, might have just lost internet signal there, I don't know. Now I know this is the best place to come and see the old Mirage, new Hard Rock, up these steps, up a couple of those glide things, or I want to call them escalators. If someone knows the name of what they are, let me know. Whew. A lot of stairs. And now this is a place to come and enjoy a coffee in the morning. Can even go right over there for a great view of the Mirage. Whew. But if you want to see the construction, this is it. This is the spot. The Mirage. Look at that. My gosh. I am curious to see what this thing's going to look like when it's done. I imagine it's going to look spectacular. They're renovating all the suites inside, all the villas inside. Everything's going to be new inside the tower there because they've got a couple thousand rooms, I believe. And then add in the new tower on the outside, the Hard Rock Hotel. We'll see what it's like. And you know, blue is the colors, blue and I think purple. and then you'll have the gold in the background from the Mirage. It's going to look good, but it's going to look different when that thing gets put up. It's going to block out the entire old towers, which is going to be really disappointing when that happens. I mean, it's only a matter of, I'd say, another month. The way they're going, it looks like the rate they're going, a month, maybe 2 months tops, that they're going to have all that tower built, and then they get rocking on the rest of the outer shell. So that's coming to a Las Vegas strip near you soon. And what do we have over here? We've got the Palazzo. I'm outside the Venetian right now, of course. Venetian, Palazzo, and then they're building a new structure. I think it's a new tower for the Palazzo. But again, I'm not the expert there. As Vegas Pauly C, he'll tell you what is being built right there in those cranes. He knows. The Beatles Love Show, Funsky. I don't know if I ever saw that. I looked at the posters a hell of a lot. I don't know that I ever went in there. I mean, if I try and think of the shows that I've seen, I don't think that's one of them. The Beatles Love. If they bring it back, I'll go. How about that? How about that? A lot of these, though, now, I think we talked about that last night. Prices on a lot of these shows now have gone up so much. Look at that, Madame Tussauds, the sign way up there, and I'm right outside it. The prices have gone up so much, I just don't. It's hard to stomach. And it's almost a certainty that they're not giving the performers that much of the extra cash. They're just keeping up for the resort and casinos, seeing as they nickel and dime on everything else out here now. That's all I've done is overheard people talking about their costs when they're here. Even inside the McDonald's, I heard a couple talking with a gentleman, and they said, this has gotten really expensive. They weren't talking about the McDonald's, they just said about the trip. Hey, Samuel, wouldn't that be something? So we're just taking in the morning here. This is a nice, relaxing morning. I'm having my coffee in Las Vegas on a strip. Like I say, this is the first time in a week that I've actually had to pay for coffee. It was I would say I'm forced to pay for coffee. Last week I bought coffee, I think twice. That was by choice, though. That was by choice because the lounge at Mandalay had the coffee available for me, but because I'm up so early, the lounge wasn't open. So I made the decision to go early and buy the coffee myself at the McDonald's. But this time I had no choice. I have no comps over here. I had to buy the coffee. It was $2.63. Times 2. I got 2 of these things. No free refills, darn it. So, parking garage. That used to be the walkway. Right there. Or you could cross down below if you dared. That was like the F1 track going in there. You've got the mountains, of course, in the distance. Here, check that out. And then right next to it is Treasure Island. I can see, after being in the Flamingo now for just one night, I can see that's going to be the hotel. They're going to, even though it's iconic to Vegas, I think they're going to tear it down. That would be my guess shortly. It's just a dump. They need to remodel. Obviously, it was built, I think it was 1947 or something. That's got to be 70 years old, 75 years old, the Flamingo. I think it was in the 40s that it was built when it started. But we're talking Flamingo has ceilings on the floors that are, I think, 7 feet high, and I feel really close to them. Everything tight in there, small. Even you can put lipstick on a pig, but it's still a pig. And, they tried renovating it, but hey. And I loved the Flamingo. I was there my first time in 98. I thought it was the best hotel in the world. Now, not so much. So I think they're going to end up one day. They're going to bulldoze that one, probably Harrah's and the Horseshoe. I would say all 3 of those. I could see Treasure Island one day going down too, and making way for new monstrosities. And I'll be the first to say it right here, the Mirage. I would not be shocked at all if they put the tower up first, right, for the new one, the Hard Rock Guitar, new hotel, get an area of casino in there too, and a couple of years later that they bulldoze the old towers and rebuild. I wouldn't be shocked at all if they did that. But they say they're renovating all the rooms. It would be a hell of an expense if they did that. I don't think they need to, but I wouldn't be shocked at all if they did. It's a perfect spot up here to enjoy the morning coffee. What the hell is that? Okay, let's move away from that. I don't know what that is. It's in the shade. It's quiet. and there's no music, so I like it. I like where I'm at right here. Just enjoying Vegas and the morning coffee. Pool rules. I saw at the Flamingo, no jeans, no recording devices like GoPros or anything like that. No tripods. I was like, okay, that's great. One thing I did notice at the Flamingo, and I told this to my buddy who just left, and he said he's on his way back, half jokingly, is that inside the high limit room at the Flamingo, they had minimum of 50, max of 10,000, with all old school Vegas rules for gambling. Blackjack 3-2, standing on 17s, doubling down after splitting. Incredible on that one. That's really old school. I was really impressed, and I thought, okay, this could be a place where I actually gamble at. The Flamingo high limit room. Never would have thought. But they've got old school Vegas rules. Those are even better than what I was playing at Mandalay Bay. So if you got 50, 10,000, if a blackjack player is on a losing streak, they can play low ball all day at $50 a hand until that hot streak comes along, and then just press it fast, big and fast, and make some money. So that's really good, especially the 3-2 blackjack, standing on soft 17, and the doubling down after splitting is incredible. You saw that, Funski? I saw it too, and I wanted to come down. I didn't get down here. But I wasn't going to partake in the whole slot machine thing. That was incredible, having to give away the jackpots before they closed down. I can't remember what they were giving away per day, if it was $1 million a day or 100,000 a day, but it was pretty big what they were giving away out there. And I heard people were having fights, and they were sleeping in chairs, and it was nuts. It seemed really nuts what was going on, just to get a crack at giving away the jackpots, because for those who didn't know, they aren't allowed to close down, keeping that money on their books. They have to give it away. Or I should say they had to give it away in a past tense. Not anymore. I've never gone on the, what do you call that, a little gondola down there? What's that, the gondola ride? Little boat? Nor will I. I don't see the attraction of paying $50 for someone to push me through there. I still don't believe I'm going to be in Italy if I'm on there. I'd rather go to Italy and try it there. Yeah, so I have no desire to go down there and pay money to do that. Zero. But I guess it's a cute little ride if you want to go out for a little spin, a little romance, and get out there. That little golf cart, similar, a couple months ago, I was going to jump in there at like 6 a.m. and take it down the strip because I was walking, getting me steps in. I think that's when I was going for the bagel shop. I walked from Mandalay Bay all the way past the Wynn to this bagel shop, Bagel Mania, on recommendation. It took me hours, and I don't think it was worth walking. I don't even know how many miles. It was past the length of the strip. But I could stand up here and check out the Mirage all day and have it bring back all the memories. Yeah, the Mirage was really nice. I liked the sports book in there. I liked the restaurants they had in there. I think it was called Portofino, was the Italian restaurant in there. That was really nice. Whoops, I'm just going to change hands here. Really, so Venetian, I've only been inside a Venetian hotel suites once. So I don't know what it's like in there, and so I haven't stayed there. I only went in the room once, and after that, I haven't been back. Now, I'm pretty sure the Venetian, I could go inside to verify. I think this is where Emerald's Steakhouse is, Delmonico. I'm pretty sure. I ate there one time. Actually, is that his face? That might be Emerald. I can only see half a face. I can't tell. That might be Emerald down there. I don't know. Delmonico Steakhouse was excellent when I went there. They were serving wearing white gloves, and they were tuxedos. It was fantastic. Spectacular experience. Much better than what I had at Ramsey's Burger Joint last night, but I don't want to get into that again. I said my piece. Nothing about the burger, nothing about the look of the place. It was about what I saw while sitting at the bar from one bartender, no one else. But I'm not going into it again. I tried to calm down after seeing that and kept myself from puking. It's amazing to see how big that property actually is for the Mirage. Incredible. I'm not sure if this garage over here is the one that's connected to Treasure Island. I think that one is the one, I'm pretty sure that one over there, the far one, is Mirage, and the walkway is over there. I'm pretty sure this one is connected to Treasure Island, but not 100% on that one. 39 for Alex. Happy birthday, buddy. For you, I'm going to assert dominance today while I'm walking on the strip. Just because it's your birthday, I want to make sure that you see on your birthday, 39. I remember 39. Let me think back to 39. So that was, oh boy. Yeah, 39. That year was a good year. Yep. I can remember that. In fact, actually, after I turned 39 around this month, March, yep, it was rocking. March of that year was rocking. April, May, June, yep. Yep, the year I turned 39, at this time, March, I was getting ready to go to Hawaii. I think it was April of that year I went to Hawaii. April and May I went there. So that is the Mirage Venetian. Boy, it's getting louder. Hey, that golf cart is a lot closer to me now. What is that big gong? It's like church bells. You guys hear that? What the hell is that? I'm hearing things here. I'll try. I'm going to try here. I'm going to see what I can get together. Hey, Electro, welcome. I was taking the shot at coming out early to see if we could get people play hooky from work and watch a live stream. As I knew, it's middle of the day on the East Coast. I know a lot of my buddies will be on their lunch break, so they'll be maybe tuning in. I don't know. And I know where you guys are. It's like kind of mid to late afternoon. I'm just enjoying my morning coffee, and I've been up for quite a few hours. Actually, that's my second coffee. It's 9 a.m. Vegas time, so I'm in the shade, as you can see. I'll show you where I'm at here. I'm at right outside. I'm up top here on the stairs. I don't know if you can see where the stairs are. See, stairs going back down all the way to the strip. Venetian is behind me, and in front of me is the old Mirage where they're doing construction, and Treasure Island over there. So I'm in the full shade out here, just enjoying the coffee for the morning. Yeah, it's a good morning. Whew. And then I'm going to decide where to walk to today. I got to get in some of these steps. And I want to get them in before it gets really hot. So that means I've got about an hour, maybe 90 minutes to get walking. And then maybe get by the pool to edit some videos. I've got plenty to edit. I've got the one from Gallagher Steakhouse I got to put together. I think I did Ramsay Burger. No, I still have to do Ramsay Burger. I think I've got Oscar Steakhouse ready to go. I've got quite a few. We got to get to work today and get these things going and post them on our drive to those top numbers on YouTube so we can satisfy their qualifying criteria. Like I say, I'm not going home until I do it. I've already have to start searching for hotels past April the 2nd because now I'm doubtful that we're going to get there by then. I'm going to have to stay here past April the 2nd, and I can't stay at MGM properties with any more comps until the 3rd, I believe. So I could be a little screwed. That's amazing, Alex. There you go. Well, you know what? We'll pick out a spot. Well, that way you could tell them you went to a specific spot or two. And there you go, Alex. What's that? Rouge? What's that on the bus? I don't know what that is. Rouge. I actually still have to go back to one of the live streams we did. I made it private and edit out that little clip. I actually found it. It made it on camera. What I didn't want to make on camera, it was maybe a half a second, if that. Just it was like that quick flash, but that's too much. So I made sure that video did not go public. I've got to get in there and edit that out. Take you to the Rouge. I really want to jump on one of these golf carts and drive it up and down the strip. I'd be honking on that horn all day. I thought about going inside even to the Paris, going into one of their cafes, having a croissant and a coffee. And then I shook myself a little bit and said, why would I pay $27 for a croissant and a coffee instead of getting an Egg McMuffin and a coffee for, I think it was $8 or something? Just even there, the price is higher. That's the Strat show? Okay, look at Funsky coming through. I couldn't even, that said Rogue? I thought it said Rouge. I couldn't even read that far. That's scary. Oh my gosh. Oh, the Stratosphere. Can we see? I don't think we can even see it. We're blocked out. We're blocked out. Where is the Strat from here? It's not behind me. The Rio or the Strat? I think the Strat. Is the Strat behind there? The Stratosphere? Or is that the Rio? I remember walking back from the Rio years ago. Same trip, 1998. I walked back from the Rio to the Flamingo, my buddy and I. That was a hell of a long walk. We had no money left in our pockets. We were young. No money, no nothing. Walking back at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. Couldn't even afford a taxi ride. Sad. Sad what happened that night. I think I split aces 4 times that night in the Rio and lost all my money. And then we couldn't take a cab back. Oh, this is good. We're almost limbered up here with the last few sips of my coffee. And then I can get walking here. Get in those steps before it gets too hot. Now, I don't really even think there's anything worthwhile going down to the right. What I want to do, I'm planning this. It's like a plan of attack. So because I'm at the Venetian Palazzo, okay, I'm going to be staying at the Wynn next week. Okay, the Wynn is over there. So I figure if I'm at the Wynn, I could work my way from the Wynn. There's not really anything past the Wynn, but I've got Wynn, I've got Trump, and then if I want to go back to Resorts World and Fountain Blue, I could do that because they're just over there. Can't see them behind Treasure Island. So I figure I'll leave those to next week over there. Kind of keep this is my barrier right here. And we can't go into the Mirage. We're seeing that right now. No, Alex, I was talking about those earlier. I don't plan on it. They probably charge 20, 30, 50 bucks to go in. And I have no desire to have someone paddle me from there, under there, and around. And I'll probably sink the boat when I'm in there. I don't think that boat can handle me plus other passengers. So sometimes we just need to know to keep our ass out the pool. So I'm not going to go in the boat, and I'm not going to spend the money on it. The next few days, like I said, I've got to be frugal here with no comps. I got to be frugal. Egg McMuffin, coffee, and then starve myself after that. And no extracurricular activities like boats or STWs. We can't do extracurricular activities in the next few days. We've got to save these nickel and dimes as much as possible. And maybe I should just go and say $50 per person. That's what I was worried about. $50? I think we should do some investigative reporting right now and go and find out how much it costs. You know what? I'm going to down this last bit of coffee. There's not much left in there, but I paid for it, so I'm going to drink it. And it's cold. Let's do this. Investigative reporting. Let's go find out how much the boat ride costs. Maybe over there, there's a sign. Let's go check this out. Let's go. Oh, steps. Alex, that's great. I love that. Assert dominance. Get me the bigger boat. One step at a time. Okay, let's go see this. One step at a time. Look at me. I'm like a kid. I'm walking down one step at a time. Either that or I'm an old man. Okay. I toss the coffee. All right, let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Investigative journalism right here. I want to have sushi, but sushi, and I want to go to the Golden Steer. The problem is now that I'm under the weather here, I'm not going to go to something like the Golden Steer, and I'm prepared to spend the money at the restaurant, but I'm not going to go to the Golden Steer, spend the money, and not be able to enjoy it because I'm under the weather. So as long as I'm still ready to puke and I'm so congested and sneezing, I'm not going. In fact, I need to make sure I have a Kleenex ready here. Oh, that was disgusting. Oh. The sneeze, that is, the sneeze. I am trying to get Alex some extra coverage today. On his birthday. Yeah, thanks. I'll battle through this one. As long as it doesn't get worse, I'll be fine. But that's the fear, is that's what I said January 2020 and January 22, and it got really bad. Tahoe Beach Club. Haven't been there either. Whew. Okay, what do we have here? Pedestrian bridge. Rock House, the Oak Room. I'm not looking for either one. I want the boat prices. Could you imagine? I'm everyone's uncle. Still got to change a channel name one day. Las Vegas Boulevard. No. Okay. Grand Canal Shops. No, I want the boat. Where do I get the boat? I've got to go down to the main level, I think. How do we get to the casino floor? Casino floor convention expo center. Okay, I might lose you guys here for a minute. We're going in the elevator. Hang tight. Oh, that's good. Glad I left all mine at home, seeing as I don't have any. The uncle. Okay, so hopefully it's only like a 20-second ride here. Might lose you guys though. One, I assume. Come on, close. There we go. I'm not sure if the internet signal's still there or if I'm talking to myself. Grand Canal Shops, pedestrian bridge. Okay, well, it brought me out where the boat. I'm gonna ask this guy. What is that? Okay, so we made it down here. Maybe inside. Excuse me, my man. Where can I find out where to buy a ticket for the boat ride? Is it on the other side or is it inside somewhere?
On the other side, yeah.
They're not open yet. That's okay. Okay.
Probably at 10.
Probably 10? Okay.
You can buy your tickets over here.
Okay, cool. Thanks, man.
Just go across,
Probably across. Okay. Okay, great. Thanks, pal. Appreciate it. Okay. You know what? I like asking the questions because, and if I were a security guy, I'd love for people to ask me questions as well. It's almost like the grocery clerks at the grocery store. It's like, hey, man, where do you keep your Adobe hot peppers? You know, they feel like, hey, I know my store. I can point this guy in the right direction. Or they can have some real fun and screw with the guy, send him to aisle 7 instead of aisle 2. But if I was at work standing there, I'd love to be able to pass out, hey, yeah, go right here and do this, pal. That's where it's at. Casino entrance, okay. What else do you have here? The drought ordinance, okay. That's great. Is it kind of like the no stand? Am I allowed to stand here? Can I stand here? Or are they going to give me a ticket? Oh. If I mute, it's going to be because I have to hork on the side, guys. Sorry. There's no other polite way to say it. And I don't know where to do it. On a sidewalk, in the water, I just don't know where to do it, but okay. It doesn't look like we have any signage for the prices. Gondola photo, gondola tickets. A little dog over there. There are gonna be no prices here, watch us. No smoking, vaping, eating, or drinking. It's good, I can't afford it anyways. No spitting, oof, okay. Seated, wear seatbelts, won't fit around my stomach. Intoxicated, I won't be drunk or on drugs, so that's good. 54 height restrictions, okay, I make that one, I'm over 18. Heart, neck, or back problems are cautioned, really? Okay, well, might have to watch that one. Gondola passengers assume all risk of injury, well, you know what, then we can't see ticket prices. Nothing about ticket prices here. See, this turns me off. This turns me off. Let's see if we can get up any closer here. I think we can. That's pretty cool. We could examine the boat from right here. We came from, I'll show you, I'll turn around here. We came from, we were up there right below the Harris sign. I'll zoom in. We were right there, standing right there. And now We're right here, and here's the boat. Look at that. That's the boat we'd be sitting in. I have no desire to go and sit on that boat and pay $50 if that's what the cost is. Okay? Maybe we can scrounge up some change in there and buy a coffee again. Looks like it's already taken. Yeah, pretty clean. I do have to tinkle, but I'm not going to do that. Interesting. Okay. That's it. So that's the boat. Oh, they got more boats right here. Could you imagine, Alex? Like, it's actually not beyond me to try it. Like, I mean, I know I could get over this rail. In my younger days, maybe it would have been like 3 seconds, but now maybe like 9 seconds. I could easily untie that and start paddling right there. Okay, let me look around here. Hang on. Where can I bet the best coverage? Well, you know they're not going to be able to get to me in time. How's that? Or do we have any sailors? Do we have any sailors here? How quickly could I get those 2 knots untied? You've got 2. 1, 2. Are there any others that I would have to be aware of before I try to pull that off? It's not knotted up there. Huh. And that's the paddle. Like, you know I have him beat. There's no way he's going to be able to run from there all the way around, up over the bridge and around before I get those 2 unknotted. It's getting over that thing. Because if I try and go over that thing and I fall, all bets are off. But I'd have to get over that thing before they saw me and start untying. And then someone else would yell out and say, hey, what's going on over there? Oh, and just like that, it comes to an end. You see that? I was like right there. And then you'll go through, right? It was so close. He's bringing a cooler. That's pretty good. Well, let's move on. We don't know how much it costs. We can't untie. You know what? We're here. Let's get inside the Venetian. Let's get inside the Venetian. For a solid like 30 seconds, I was actually thinking of, or I was contemplating it. I was trying to weigh the risk of not getting busted, the risk of me going over that thing and just dislocating my hip. Oh my goodness, the sneezes. Okay. Automatic door. What do we have? They have a lot of signs here about firearms being prohibited. I just thought that would have been a normal thing. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's bright. Whew. Okay, whoops, my hand covered that. Noodles, restrooms, convention, front desk valet, Bouchon Bistro. Huh. Yahoo Sportsbook. Black Tap, Venetian Restaurant, Sphere. I have a video of the Sphere as well that I'm going to post. I can see that from the floor inside the Flamingo. Let's go check out the restaurants in here since we haven't been here. Really? Okay, Funsky, I'm still thinking about staying here. Oh my gosh. Whew, I need to get that Tylenol back in me too. What do we have here? It looks like Noodles. Yeah, Noodle Bar. Try and find all the restaurants. No, I'm just looking at different restaurants. I thought there was a Emerald Steakhouse, Delmonico in here. Maybe
Delmonico, and there's also
Cut. Which way is Delmonico? I want to check out that menu again. Just thanks, Nick. It's probably 20 years since I came in for it,
really?
so.
It's been here for, we lost, not lost, we changed out a lot of different places.
Yep, of course.
And this is one of them that's remained the whole time that I was in.
Yeah, well, that's what I remember, it just being a fantastic meal. And I heard as well that you had a lot of rooms renovated, so I thought, okay, I got to go and check out the menu again at Emerald's.
Cut is real too, Delmonico is. But
Oh,
I don't know if
okay.
you like, here's one thing, I never tried it, but I heard from everybody.
Yeah.
Place called Sushi Samba. It's Brazilian steak and sushi together.
Really?
People said it's phenomenal.
Sushi Samba. Okay, I'm going to remember that. Okay.
So if you go straight down here.
Yep.
Down that, it'll start looking familiar to you. You'll pass some restaurants.
Okay.
Down the left, right before you hit Palazzo.
I appreciate it. Okay. Thank you, sir. That was amazing, guys. We got perfect directions. He walked us right there. Alex, happy birthday again. Juliet cocktail room. I'll go in there and be her Romeo. Let's see here what we got. Chica. Could be a breakfast joint. I don't know. Restaurant Row. Looks like everyone here is to work conventions. What's this one? Oh, sushi. Okay. You got sushi place here? Nomakai? Okay, let's keep going. Restaurant Row. So he said it's a combination of sushi and Brazilian steak together. So that could really be something. I thought I was going to eat at Flamingo Properties or Caesar's Properties, but I don't think so. What's this place here? Sugar Cane. What is this? Let's see if we can get some menu prices. I'll show you the grill first. You guys, oh, they just switched on me, those fuckers. Brunch, lunch, and more. Benedict, $24. Cuban Benedict. Fried chicken, $21. Double burger, $20. They keep switching it, damn them. $57 for a dozen of oysters. Cinnamon sugar churros. Okay. Okay, they've got a whole bunch of different spots here. This is pretty busy at 9 a.m. Alex, we'll try and get you some more. Sphere Palazzo. We've got another Yardbird table bar. Voltaire. Okay. I've heard the name Voltaire from Pretty Woman. Remember they had that in Pretty Woman, Voltaire? So 2 steakhouses in here called Cut and Delmonico. I have not been to Cut, I'll be aware. And if I say I haven't been to something, I may have been to it, but if I haven't been to it in the last, I'll say 5 years, like pre-COVID, to me I haven't been there because 5 years long enough either to forget how it tasted. I'll remember if it was good or bad, if I enjoyed it, but I won't be able to tell you specifics all the time unless it was so memorable. But we'll see here. Here it is, Delmonico. Let's check out the menu. And this is one I haven't been to, I'll say, and it could be 20 years, I don't know, mid-2000s. But I remember this one. In these tables, I think I was even, I want to say I was sitting at that table right there. That's how good that is. Check out the dinner menu here. Let's see if we can zoom you in. I'll try and do one at a time here. So let's go appetizers first. You guys can see that. I'll try and call them out here. Bone and bacon, 26. King crab legs market price. Steak tartare, 32. Emerald's reserve sturgeon caviar, $30. Oh, caviar deviled eggs, my bad. Foie gras, 38. Beef carpaccio, 30. Cheeses, 28. Select cheeses. So let's say your appetizers are going to be somewhere between 28 to 38. Okay, 28 to 36. Now, Emerald, I think he's big on the gumbo, 16. Lobster bisque, 23. French onion, 16. There are your salad choices. Mixed greens, 17. Reasonable. Caesar salad for 2. Prepared tableside, $42, guys. 40. Can you see that right there? Or is it too close? Wilted spinach, 21. I don't want anything that's wilted. That's what she said. Vine ripened tomato salad, 26. Okay, so salads are reasonable. I'd say they're actually a little bit more reasonable than other places. Let's check out the steak prices. Okay. I don't know if that's too close or what. If you guys can see that or blurry. Prime rib, bone-in ribeye, a 20-ouncer, 87. Boneless ribeye, 78. Okay, so prime boneless New York strip, $75 for a 16-ounce. Okay, Gallagher Steakhouse inside New York was a 20-ouncer for $69, boneless, and it was freaking fantastic. So you'll get 25% more for roughly 8% less at New York Gallagher's, but this steak and the service was fantastic, remember. Filet, $75 for a 9-ouncer. Over here you've got your the Chateaubriand, $200. It's a 20-ouncer, okay. Raised Angus. Petite Filet Mignon, $60 for a 6-ouncer. Japanese Wagyu, $210 for a 6-ouncer. Grilled buffalo ribeye, $78. Okay, you know what? The prices here are reasonable as well. Well done, Emerald. I don't know how buffalo tastes. Atomic Saloon Show. Okay. If it's super raunchy, we'll check it out. Maybe on Alex's birthday here, we'll try and get it live. Extras, okay. Cream corn gratin. Potato, $15. Those should be good for sharing. I'll tell you what, the menu still looks good, and the prices still look reasonable compared to other places. And you have Emerald's name on this, and the prices are this good? Okay. French onion, now this is just lunch. This is just a lunch menu. Okay, so I'm gonna come to Delmonico's. Add that to the list, guys. So Delmonico's, I still gotta do Delmonico's, the Golden Steer, SW Steakhouse at the Wynn. I want to do Bavette's at the Park MGM. That's 4. Holy gosh, I'm going to have to be here for a long time. Eating these freaking 20-ounce steaks every night. Let us see what else we have here. Atomic Saloon. Oh, that's what is showing right up there. The Atomic Saloon show. Look at that. Funsky. Calling it out. Okay. That's more casino, I assume. Is that the Palazzo over there? Oh, there's a cafe. Oh, I don't mind if I do. Let's go check out what's in the cafe. Oui, comment ça va? Oh, they've got a whole hell of a lot of gelato. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, so that's Delmonico. I want to find... Yeah, you got it, the stretchy pants. The Joey stretchy pants from Friends. Exit through. I'm looking for... Oh, geez, I'm looking for Cut. He said Cut was by Emerald, but it's by Wolfgang Puck. That's okay. He gave us great direction. So let's see what we've got here. We ate a Wolfgang Puck at the Mandalay Bay the other day. Freaking spectacular, called Caramba. I posted that one up too. So let's see here, the C. And I can still remember the prices. Oh my gosh. 6 to 8 people, okay, $315. Okay, not as bad. $50 a person, $40 a person on average. Hawaiian Big Eye Tuna, $42. Gulf Shrimp Louis Cocktail, $45. Okay. Oh, geez, they changed the menu again. Bar Bites. You guys can take a look at that real quick because they'll switch it on us. Steak frite, $75. Hanger steak frite, okay. Tempura onion rings, $19 at the bottom. I'm not big on the onion rings myself. Let's wait for them to change the menu here. Okay, we know it's Cut by Wolfgang Puck. Okay, we're seeing more steak here. The good part about coming and looking at dinner menus at 9 a.m. is that no one else is stopping to look because the place is closed. So I don't want to get camera going on the barcode. Ah, there we go. Desserts, banana custard, $25. Chocolate coffee fudge brownie, $22. Chocolate souffle, $24. Okay. Cheesecake, $23. So dessert prices are on par with what I've seen elsewhere. Maybe a little bit more reasonable. Okay. Salads, looks like $29 and $26 for wedge salad, Caesar, burrata, $31. Okay, on par. A couple of dollars more expensive than other places. Prime steak tartare, $31. Let's check out the cuts. Prime beef. Where is it? Right there. Filet mignon, 8 ounce or $85. 12 ounce ribeye, $98. New York, 8 ounce, $110. From Australia, that better be damn good because it's $69 for a 20 ouncer at Gallagher's. Yeah, I guess so. Chicken wings, $21. Chilies, garlic, and cilantro. I make those for about $4 at home. And I can get you 3 or 4 times as many. Just throwing it out there. Okay, from what I just saw, Wolfgang Puck, his steak was a little overpriced. If I had to make a choice between what I just saw on this menu and what I saw at Delmonico, I'll go Delmonico. Okay, I'm getting indecisive. Let me look at the prices again. I want to make sure I've got them. So Gallagher's was $69. It was $75 for the 16 ouncer at Delmonico. In that portion of chicken wings here, I bet you're going to get 6. That would be my guess. 4 to 6. We'll just wait for the dinner menu prices to pop back up again. Come on, hon. Ah, there we go. Hanger steak, $75, 8 ouncer. Bone-in New York, $425 for a 40 ouncer. So you're about $112 for a 10 ouncer. New York, 6 ounce, $150. That's all the Wagyu stuff here. That's all the Wagyu stuff. But in New York, 8-ouncer, $110 from Australia. Wow. So you get twice the meat over at, you're almost 3 times the meat for a third less the price at Gallagher's. And the steak at Gallagher's is phenomenal. Oh, I thought I was about to sneeze again. Sorry, everyone. Oh my gosh. That one came right to the edge. Okay, so we saw some restaurants. What's on the other side here? Is this Palazzo, guys? The bone-in New York at New York Gallagher's was $68 for a 14-ouncer, I believe it was. And the no bone was $69, one more for a 20-ounce cut. And that's what I had. Phenomenal. So this is Palazzo right here. It looks beautiful, though. It looks beautiful in here. What do they even have here? Oh, that's double deck. Just looking to see if they show if they pay 3 to 2 or 6 to 5. But like I say, the Flamingo high limit room is 50, 10,000 with all old school rules, which is fantastic because we just don't see those anymore. The Palazzo lobby. I think I've only ever been in here once before. What's that? Luca? A little bar. Only once before, and I don't think I've ever gambled here. I've never stayed here. I think I've just walked through here once. No. Oh, sorry, dude. Alex, happy birthday. I knew where I was going. I just paused for your birthday. Complimentary gaming lessons. I could use some of those too, I think. What's that? It's another restaurant. Check this out. Okay, it's about 9:30 here, local time. Uh-oh, the sneeze is coming back. Oh my gosh, now it's going away. This is torture. Oh my gosh. Oh. Huh. Okay. Palazzo. What's that over there? Another restaurant? A cafe. Okay. Well, we saw the other restaurants. Still gonna look for the other restaurant called, what was it called? The combination of sushi and Brazilian steak. I can't remember, but that's good. Inside, oh, there's a high limit. You know what? Let's go check that out. We go check out the high limit here at the Palazzo. Rosina. I'll mute. Thanks for letting me know that, Alex. I didn't know it was still on mute. I thought I hit the button. Yeah, I was saying the gambling gets busy at night. It was busy at Mandalay, New York, Aria, Luxor, even a Flamingo was busy last night. During the day, during the week, not so much. I was saying I just passed Cut Steakhouse, and I'm not going to try that after I saw the prices. If I'm going to try one in here again, I'll go to Delmonico, because I've been there years ago and it was an excellent experience, and I see the menu is still looking great, and the which is sounding great, and the prices still look great. I'll get in Delmonico again. And we got to support Mr. Bam. If I'm Mr. Boom, we got to support Mr. Bam. Emerald. Matteo's Italian Kitchen. I already had Italian. Oh, you got Mediterranean here. Milos. Another win for Milos. What's that? Charred octopus, $43. $85. Lobster salad. Caviar, 30 grams, 198 bucks. Oysters, market price. Sashimi, 39. Big eye tuna, 76. Okay. If you want some salmon, you've got a Mediterranean restaurant. I'm gonna find the exit, guys. Get back out to the strip. It actually doesn't, I know I'm sick because it doesn't feel cool in here. It feels warm. So that's not a good sign. Usually the casinos, they keep it a nice cool temperature. So if I'm not feeling the cool, it's not good. Yeah, I agree with you. Like, even I find 27 absurd. But then again, the price of lettuce in the grocery store back where I'm from, back home, is freaking ridiculous as well. Maybe this is what he was talking about, the nomikai, the sushi and Brazilian steak combo. Let's get back out to the lobby here. Right now, I don't even remember where I came in. Nice chairs. And of course, a lot of empty ones right now, too. I'll mute. I had to mute for a few seconds. Yeah, absolutely. And I'm trying to find out. I'm trying to find the exit here. The Venetian, North Suites. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. It doesn't feel like it. I don't think I'm going the right way. How do I get out of this joint? That's not out. Fungo. Okay, I'm lost. I'm lost. Front desk. Okay, let's try front desk. I think it's always a safe bet. Get to the front desk and that'll take me to the lobby. It's shocking. I've really seen the really expensive ones yet. I think the Golden Steer and SW are going to shock us when we see those prices. Okay, this might be the exit. Front desk valet. Okay, could be. Wow, look at this. I'll turn around when I get to the end and show you guys the full view. Look at that. That's a ceiling. Now this explains why I've been tired the last 2 days walking around or going upstairs, because this cold was coming on. And it finally hit me last night really bad around 9 o'clock. Okay, we'll turn around and take a look-ski at the whole thing here. Funsky, I'll tell you what, I've been there twice and disappointed twice, unfortunately. Yeah. So that's the whole of Venetian. Look at that. Beautiful. Grab a screenshot of that one. One more. Yeah, I've been there twice and both times disappointing. One time they comped the entire meal. Myself, the guy who was sitting next to me at the bar, the other guy, because they were swamped. They had no staff. And the steak was kind of like blah. Okay, looks like the strip. That way? To the lights or the other way? Sugar. Okay, we can go this way. We know we'll make it there. We've got to start heading back so I can go sit down. Been walking for an hour here. Yeah, so I've got the time, Alex, so it doesn't matter right now. You know, I've got the time just walking around, taking it all in. So we're outside Venetian right now. For those joining the live stream, we're watching the instant replay. We just walked through Venetian Palazzo. We've added Delmonico Steakhouse to the list. We're going to try that one out. And I say try it out because I haven't been there in so many years, so I consider this my first trip ever to Delmonico Steakhouse. But the prices look good, menu sounds good. So we're going to get back one of these nights once I'm Canastella in hand, yeah. I'm about to sneeze again really bad. Oh my gosh. And I can feel it's getting hotter out here. 20 to 10. I think it's going to be 88 degrees today. Whew. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to enjoy Stella or wine or anything right now, or a steak for that matter. There's the Venetian. We've got the Venetian. We just did the walkthrough. Venetian, everybody who's coming through the live stream. We were going to commandeer a boat over there. Kind of got stopped. That was earlier on in the stream. And stopped, I mean by my hip. Wouldn't let me climb the fence. I could have tried to roll right over it. That might have worked. And then, of course, we've got the Mirage right across that's closed out, taken over, and being rejigged as the Hard Rock. More people jaywalking. Alex, I will not assert dominance here. I'm going to stand here. Well, okay, I guess I could cross here because there's no, I'll cross. Okay. And check out the Mirage. That used to be the Mirage entrance right there. All the cranes. Yep, getting warmer by the minute. Okay, we get to cross. We've got a long ways to go here. Let's get all the way back to Flamingo. Go sit down for a little bit, charge up the battery, and then get to the pool. Oh yeah, it's hot. As soon as that sun hits, it's hot. Mopor, I'm not stranded yet. Alex is still at the boats. I love it. And I'll be in Vegas for a long time yet to come. We'll check out the Mirage again. Right there. And that is becoming the Hard Rock with those cranes. Got all the footings in. And they're getting set to build. Oh wait, I missed one? Did I miss one? Okay, I think I understand it now, rereading the comments. And man, I'm lightheaded right now. Here we go. More music, mute. Unmute. Oh, I was gonna sneeze again and it went away again. I gotta get that out of me. Whew. There you go, Mirage. A nice walk on the strip. I'd say early morning, but it's no longer early morning. It's 9:45. So once I've seen all that, now I've done it fresh. To me, there'd be no need to come back except for Delmonico Steakhouse. So Venetian, Palazzo, and all this crap doesn't do it for me. Oh, Alex, you know it's the uncle. You know it's the uncle. Oh, they're angry. They're angry over there.
And we'll come to you and get you enrolled on the spot.
Oh, Ramsey's Kitchen, eh? That's at Harrah's, though. That's not his burger bar that I went to. I'm not even going to Harrah's. That's a dump. But I was right up there at McDonald's. Okay, we got to pull some passes here. Alex, I'm trying. I'm trying to assert dominance. Yeah, Wahlberg is. Still taking in everything we can from the Mirage, the Forum Shops at Caesars Palace. And this is part of the tram right here, Center Strip Station. So we learned the other day that we can take that tram from MGM Grand all the way up to, I think it was it Sahara? Wait, mute. One trip on the tram. So if you get on, then get off at one stop, you're done. It was $6. And a 24-hour pass, I believe, was just under 14. So you could take that all the way from MGM, get on and off, all the way down, up and down the strip. 24 hours, $14. The Link. I've not stayed at the Link. In the Link, though, yesterday in the promenade, I grabbed a burger at In-N-Out Burger after the Ramsey burger fiasco. If you haven't seen what happened there, just go back and see my live stream from the terrible food experience in Las Vegas. I don't have the burger on there, but I came out hot. I came out of the restaurant hot. Yeah, Electro, absolutely. Thank you for being here, buddy. Yeah, all of a sudden Wahlberg is a born-again Christian. Yeah, okay. I don't get caught up in the celebrity. It's just make the movie. I don't care who you are outside of that. I'm not going to run up to you for your autograph or picture or crap like that anymore. When I was younger, maybe. Whew. Whew. Oh yeah, in the sun, everybody. It is hot in Vegas. It drops down on Friday, I think. Friday, Saturday, it goes back down. Sorry, Alex, I missed another birthday present there for you. It's too slow on the flip. All right, Electro. Safe travels home, buddy. Whew. Okay, we're at the Link, coming up to the Dunkin' Donuts. I walked right past the Dunkin', didn't get the coffee there, went to the McDonald's instead. Whew. I wonder how many steps we're already at, and it's not even 10 a.m. Let's check. 1,000. Oh my gosh. Whew. Not even 10 a.m. and at 4,000. So there's the In-N-Out Burger we're coming up to. Overrated. I say my first time last night. Where's the beef? That's what I said. Just put that video out there too. I was not impressed. No triple boom. I don't know what the hype's all about. Oh, I got to mute. Unmute. Yeah, I haven't had a Dunkin' Donut in ages. And I think the last time I had their coffee, I said the same, that it was blah. So we could cross right there and go to Caesars. But right now, I don't even know what that is, Pablo. But I wasn't going to go across Caesars because I need a break. 4,000 steps by not even 10 a.m. And I'm under the weather badly. No excuses, stream like a champion. No excuses, walk like a champion. But I need to sit down. I need to sit down and sneeze. Oh, I can see the flamingo from here, the dump. Whew. Well, apparently Funsky know what that is. I don't. Ah, here's Mr. Ramsey's burger joint. See if that freaking bartender's working. We'll go in there and give him a fresh one for what he did. But I said I wasn't going to get upset about it again. I left it in last night. Whew. I think Ramsey would have fired that guy as well. Oh, they're getting the place cleaned up. You should really focus on the olive jar. That's what you should focus on, cleaning and sanitizing after that bartender last night. Okay, I'll say it. For those who don't know, I was eating in here last night, sitting at the bar rail, and the bartender, one of them, the bar back was trying to, the back was trying to get olives out of the jar, okay? And he had a glove on. The other bartender comes along out of nowhere. There was like 4 or 5 bartenders, but this bartender comes along, bare hand, in the olive jar, takes them out, puts them in a bowl, puts it on the service counter, and the bar back kind of looks at him like, what did you just do? And the bartender goes, whoops, rinses his hand really briefly because he doesn't want to have olive juice on his hand, and then walks away. And I'm sitting there, a burger, and I'm ready to puke. And I tried not to say, I didn't say anything. I didn't want to get involved. But maybe Ramsey will see the video. Okay, guys, I'm here. I made it. Whew. I'm going to pause here for a moment on the strip. Oh, my gosh. So you've got Bellagio. We love Bellagio. Caesars, nickel and dime meal on everything from resort fees to a slice of pizza and a Coke and a beer. Mirage closed down, unfortunately, becoming the Hard Rock, and I love that. Burger joint we've been to. We went to Venetian Palazzo, and now we're outside the Flamingo. Okay, guys, we'll end it right there. Whenever I feel better, I'm going to come back on for another live stream. So maybe the pools. I might get to the pools after the battery's charged up and I take a little break and I get some water in me. And I've got to find free water somewhere. I don't want to buy it, but I may have to break down today. Okay, until the next live stream, Uncle Drew from Las Vegas Strip. Boom. Thanks everybody who's been watching the live stream this morning. All the interaction was great. Oh, there's Hell's Kitchen. Ramsey, look. Thanks, Funsky. You too. Alex, thank you. Happy birthday again, buddy. Electro, thanks again for being here all morning. Nikki as well. Everybody who's joined, thanks so much. But there's Hell's Kitchen. I might need to go in there. We'll see. Raise hell at Hell's Kitchen, okay? All right, Uncle out. I'm gonna log off right here.